Hi there! Today we are embarking on a captivating journey as we step back in time to explore the legendary TV series, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I'm sure many of you have fond memories of this classic show. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is a timeless gem that has left an indelible mark on television history. Join us as we relive the magic, revisiting the series with the entire cast, then and now. We'll uncover the original identities and ages of the talented actors from the show and witness how they've transformed in 2023. So, without further ado, let's dive into the world of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Number 1. Will Smith as Will Smith. The initial Will, also recognized as a rapper under the same name, established himself in the acting realm by infusing his inherent humor, skill, and warmth into the television scene. In his early years, Will was a bit of a wild card. Immature. Check. Street smart. You better believe it. Self-centered. Well, let's just say he had a mirror for a best friend. However, there's a substantial but here. This guy possessed a heart the size of the Grand Canyon, particularly when it came to his newfound family. Will had a comeback for everything. And I mean everything. His tongue was sharper than a samurai sword, effortlessly cutting through tense moments with a witty remark or a playful jab. At times, it was all in good fun, and on occasion, well, let's just say he got a little too carried away. The renowned Philadelphia rapper seamlessly embraced the role of Will Smith in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, without venturing far from his comfort zone. In the show, he portrayed a West Philadelphia high school student transplanted to the upscale neighborhood of Bel Air, Los Angeles, navigating life with his aunt and uncle while adapting to their affluent lifestyle. However, The Fresh Prince marked just the inception of the rapper's acting odyssey. Will Smith's foray into acting soon eclipsed his music career in success. Making a seamless transition to the silver screen, he secured roles in blockbuster films such as Men in Black, I, Robot, and I Am Legend. Notably, he received Academy Award nominations for his standout performances in Ali and The Pursuit of Happiness. His acting career continued to soar with roles in major hits like Suicide Squad, 2016, Aladdin, 2019, and Gemini Man, 2019. Culminating in the pinnacle of success when he clinched the Best Actor Oscar for his portrayal of the father of Venus and Serena Williams in King Richard. However, this achievement was somewhat overshadowed by a memorable incident involving Smith on Oscar night. Beyond acting, Smith ventured into executive producing for episodes of Bel-Air, a dramatic reinterpretation of The Fresh Prince on Peacock. Further expanding his horizons, he starred in Emancipation, 2022 on Apple TV+. As of 2023, his films have collectively grossed over $9.3 billion globally, establishing him as one of Hollywood's most bankable stars. Will Smith played by Will Smith when he was 22 years old, and now he is 56 years old. Number 2. James Avery as Philip Banks. On the surface, Uncle Phil may appear stern, all business, and tough. But let me assure you that there's much more to this remarkable character. Above all, Uncle Phil is a devoted family man. When it comes to his loved ones, his heart is as expansive as a house. His care for his family runs deep, creating an unbreakable bond. He stands as the unwavering pillar they can always rely on, the supportive shoulder to lean on in challenging times. Uncle Phil embodies responsibility and uprightness, making him a respected member of society. One might even say he's the type of person you'd want as your neighbor, always vigilant for the well-being of the community. James Avery, the beloved Uncle Phil from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, brought an unforgettable charisma to his portrayal of the Harvard Law graduate Philip Banks. Uncle Phil wasn't just a legal eagle, but also a father figure with a passion for politics and the occasional fiery outburst. Undoubtedly, he stood out as one of the most successful members of his clan. Following the conclusion of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in 1996, James Avery's star continued to shine brightly. He took center stage in UPN's Sparks, infusing every scene with his signature charm. Avery graced our television screens with guest appearances on hit shows like CSI Crime Scene Investigation, Dharma and Greg, and That 70s Show. Let's not forget his ventures on the silver screen, including Raise Your Voice, 2004, Hair Show, and Wish I Was Here, 2014. Philip Banks played by James Avery when he was 45 years old. Sadly, on December 31, 2013, Avery died at the age of 68 at Glendale Memorial Medical Center. Number 3. Alfonso Ribeiro as Carlton Banks Carlton, the maestro of merriment, knows how to have a good time, and he does it with his own unique flair. This guy thrives on the company of others, and when the mood hits him just right, he unleashes dance moves that can only be described as legendary. Carlton brings an infectious energy that can transform any gathering into an unforgettable party. In his group of friends, he's the voice of reason, showing respect and genuine care for their well-being. Carlton isn't just a party starter, he's the heart of the celebration. Alfonso Ribeiro, the talent behind the iconic Carlton Banks, showcased some of the most unforgettable dance moves ever witnessed on screen. Carlton, the high school student with a flair for sweater tying and dreams of an Ivy League future, added a touch of sophistication to the Banks family. Before his memorable role on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, this former child star had already accumulated a decade of experience in showbiz. Ribeiro's career continued to ascend even after the finale episode of the show aired. He graced our screens with appearances on NBC's In the House, and lent his voice to popular animated series such as Spider-Man, the animated series, and Extreme Ghostbusters. However, it was on the dance floor that he truly excelled. In 2014, Ribeiro embraced the challenge and secured the coveted Mirror Ball trophy on Dancing with the Stars. In a delightful twist, he returned as a co-host of the show in 2022, all while delighting us with his humorous antics on America's Funniest Home Videos. Carlton, you've still got the moves. Carlton Banks played by Alfonso Ribeiro when he was 19 years old, and now he is 54 years old. Number 4. Tatiana Ali as Ashley Banks. When you first meet Ashley at the start of the series, you might think she's the quiet and reserved younger sister, kind of leaning towards the introverted side of things. But hey, her true personality is just waiting to break free, and guess who we owe that to? Her older cousin, Will. At the beginning, Ashley seems to be living a pretty structured and planned-out life. Her parents set her on a path that's, well, let's just say, on the quieter side. All with good intentions, of course. Little do they know, Ashley's got this whole world of energy and happiness ready to burst out from under the surface. Ashley's true happiness, her genuine zest for life, springs to life when she's surrounded by others. Tatiana Ali, our cherished Ashley Banks from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, has embarked on an extraordinary journey beyond the opulent Banks mansion. A Sesame Street alum, she grew up right before our eyes, and we've been avidly following her remarkable career. Not satisfied with just being an on-screen sensation, Ali pursued higher education and proudly earned her bachelor's degree from none other than Harvard University. Post-Fresh Prince, she continued to grace both the small and big screens, leaving her mark with roles in The Young and the Restless, as well as in feature films like Kiss the Girls, Jawbreaker, and Glory Road. Her special appearance in Bel-Air added a nostalgic touch to the reimagined series. Tatiana Ali stands as proof that talent and determination can propel you to incredible heights. Ashley Banks, played by Tatiana Ali when she was 11 years old, and now she is 45 years old. Number 5. Karen Parsons as Hilary Banks. More often than not, Hilary gives off the impression of not exactly leading the pack in the intelligence department. She tends to be a bit too focused on herself, making her come across as somewhat arrogant and maybe even a touch airheaded at times. However, Hilary does boast some positive qualities. She's got style, charisma, and knows how to command attention in a room. Moreover, she's not one to hold back her opinions. Yet her character is often portrayed with a bit of a blind spot when it comes to practical matters. Karen Parsons, our favorite Valley girl Hilary Banks from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, brought her charisma and charm to the show, making us laugh and sometimes cringe at her outrageous moments. In real life, Karen followed a different path, initially enrolling at UCLA but eventually deciding that the traditional college route wasn't for her. And boy, are we glad she did. Karen found her true calling on television, even hosting her very own daytime talk show. Just like her character, she continued to shine on the small screen, gracing us with her presence in shows like Lush Life, Melrose Place, Lynx, and The Job. Karen even dipped her toes into the world of cinema with roles in The Ladies' Man and 13 Moons. But there's more to this talented actress than meets the eye. She's a multi-talented creator, having penned several children's books. Karen Parsons, proving that she's more than just a character. She's a force to be reckoned with. Hilary Banks played by Karen Parsons when she was 34 years old, and now she is 68 years old. Number 6. Joseph Marcel as Jeffrey Butler. Joseph Marcel, the suave and sophisticated butler Jeffrey on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, mirrors the eclectic nature of his character's past experiences. Like a roller coaster ride through the world of variety, Marcel's journey includes roles as an Olympic runner, a butler for Led Zeppelin, a Greco-Roman wrestler, and even a sparring partner for the legendary Chuck Norris. This diverse tapestry of professions contributes to the richness of Marcel's life story, blending different flavors into a fine and complex character. His portrayal of Jeffrey reflects a strong sense of adaptability, allowing him to navigate life's twists and turns while preserving his core self. When not catering to the whims of the Banks family, Marcel delved into a thriving post-Fresh Prince career. He graced our screens in soap operas such as The Bold and the Beautiful and EastEnders, demonstrating his acting prowess in a range of roles. Marcel's talents extended beyond television. He left his mark on the big screen with roles in films like Return to Zero, The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind, and The Stranger in Our Bed. Beyond TV and film, he took to the stage with the Royal Shakespeare Company and the Globe Theatre, showcasing his versatility in productions of classics like King Lear, Othello, and A Midsummer Night's Dream. Joseph Marcel, a man of the screen and stage, leaving his indelible mark in the world of entertainment. Jeffrey Butler played by Joseph Marcel when he was 42 years old, and now he is 76 years old. Number 7. Daphne Reid as Vivian Banks. Aunt Viv is the kind of aunt who always has a word of encouragement at the ready. Whether the Banks kids are embarking on adventurous escapades or navigating their daily lives, she stands as their biggest cheerleader. Her demeanor? Well, Aunt Viv keeps it as straightforward as can be. No beating around the bush with her. She tells it like it is, and that's something we can all appreciate. But it doesn't stop there. Aunt Viv is not just straightforward, she's ambitious too, fearlessly chasing her dreams and making things happen. In 1993, Daphne Maxwell Reid seamlessly assumed the role of Mom Vivian Banks, becoming the maternal figure for the 3 original Banks children and the newest addition, Baby Nikki. Her portrayal was so convincing that fans often forgot she wasn't the original Vivian. Post The Fresh Prince, Reid continued leaving her mark on television with appearances in shows like Sister Sister, In the House, and Crossing Jordan, showcasing her versatility as an actress. Her career flourished with roles in Eve, a Disney TV movie titled Alley Cat Strike, 2000, and guest appearances on series such as Bel-Air, a Black Lady sketch show, and Fantasy Island. Daphne Maxwell Reid, a talent extending beyond the Banks' living room, gracing screens with her skill and versatility. Vivian Banks played by Daphne Reed when she was 45 years old, and now she is 76 years old. Number 8. Ross Baggley as Nikki Banks. Nikki embodies the spirit of selflessness, always prioritizing others, a little beacon of kindness, consistently looking out for those in his orbit. And when it comes to humor, he's a natural comedian, delivering jokes that can keep people laughing for days. With a bundle of affection, always ready with a hug or a smile, he's sensitive too, especially when it comes to other people's feelings. Sure, Nikki might get a bit noisy, come off as a tad arrogant, or get into the occasional argument, but those moments of aggression are like passing storms in Nikki's world. A little guy with a big heart, spreading joy and love wherever he goes. Ross Baggley made his adorable debut into the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air family at the tender age of 5, portraying baby Nikki Banks. As the youngest member of the Banks clan, he infused the show with heartwarming moments. Bagley's journey in the world of acting extended into his teenage years, with notable appearances in Eye for an Eye, 1996, and the sci-fi blockbuster Independence Day, 1996, that fans may fondly recall. His talents transcended to the small screen with a role on Judging Amy. Following a brief hiatus from acting, Baggley returned to the spotlight with roles in 2 indie horror films in 2015, showcasing that his talent had only flourished with time. After taking a short break from acting, Baggley made a comeback in 2015 with roles in 2 indie horror films, showcasing that his talent had only grown with time. Nikki Banks played by Ross Baggley when he was 6 years old, and now he is 36 years old. Number 9. DJ Jazzy Jeff as Jazz. Jazz possesses a unique talent for consistently finding himself on the wrong side of Uncle Phil's, Will's, and sometimes even Hillary's patience. It's almost like a ritual for him to get kicked out of the house. Those moments practically define his existence. There's one memorable incident where Jazz attempted to outsmart Uncle Phil. He boldly argued that he couldn't be thrown out because, well, he was already outside the house. Did that deter Uncle Phil? Not at all. He promptly grabbed Jazz and tossed him right back in. And who can forget the time Jazz went on a date with Hillary? Now, that added an interesting twist. Turns out, Hillary didn't exactly go out with him willingly. It was more like she was coerced into it. Poor Jazz just couldn't catch a break, even in matters of the heart. DJ Jazzy Jeff, whose real name is Jeffrey A. Towns, left an indelible mark with his memorable performances as Jazz on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. In the sitcom, Jazz, hailing from Compton, served as Will Smith's best friend and musical collaborator. Jazz often found himself in hilarious situations with the Banks family, especially due to his crush on Hillary and his clashes with her father, Phil. After his success on the show, Jazzy Jeff shifted his focus away from acting, channeling his energy into making significant contributions to film and TV soundtracks. Despite stepping back from the acting spotlight, his passion for music remained unwavering. He continued to release solo projects and work as a producer, solidifying his enduring presence in the world of music. Jazz played by DJ Jazzy when he was 35 years old, and now he is 59 years old. Number 10. Nia Long as Lisa Wilkes. Have you ever encountered someone with a magnetic presence so captivating that it's simply impossible to avert your gaze? Lisa Wilkes doesn't merely attract attention. Her presence is palpable, a compelling force that draws everyone in, much like a moth to a flame. Yet Lisa is no ordinary figure in the crowd. She's a trailblazer, with a confidence that not only captures your attention, but seizes your heart. She moves through life, leaving behind a trail of inspiration in every step she takes. Nia Long graced The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with her presence as Lisa Wilkes, a character featured in over a dozen episodes during the show's final seasons. In the series, she portrayed Will's love interest, contributing depth to the storyline. Although their characters planned a wedding, they didn't quite make it to the altar. Long's career continued to flourish after her time on Fresh Prince. She made notable television appearances on shows such as ER, Moesha, Judging Amy, Third Watch, Empire, and NCIS, Los Angeles, showcasing her versatility as an actress. Long also found success in the world of cinema, starring in films like Soul Food, The Best Man, Boiler Room, Alfie, Keanu, The Banker, Missing, and You People. Her talent and presence have left an indelible mark on both television and film. Lisa Wilkes played by Nia Long when she was 21 years old, and now she is 53 years old. We reflect on the incredible journey of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air cast from 1990 to 1996. Witnessing their growth and transformations, it's evident that the bond forged during those years has left an enduring legacy. From thrilling highway pursuits to heartwarming moments, these actors brought the California Highway Patrol to life. Their stories continue to resonate with fans around the world. As we explore their then and now, we celebrate the enduring impact of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Thank you for joining us on this nostalgic trip down the California highways with the remarkable The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air of yesteryear.